I compiled all my 8 shorts that I made on round 3 results into one big video, and this is the video. So make sure to subscribe as I post every single result summarized for you.
The Dogs beat the Raiders 14-10. Now, as a Dogs fan, holy heart attack at the death. I mean, what a game. Terrible conditions, pouring down rain. It was just a defensive win overall. The Dogs, they definitely, the majority of the ref calls, they couldn't really score from that. 2-0 to start the season, I'll take that, but, it could be better. Make sure to subscribe.
The Panthers beat the Roosters 40-4. Now the Roosters, what was that performance? Like, the Roosters, they had a fair few amount of opportunities to score some points, but they just looked flat. And the Roosters, they even managed to get a first try, but that was just Robert Toyer running over someone. It was all Panthers after that. Maybe it's time to change up the halves, because they verse Manly next week, and Manly aren't doing so good. So one of those teams need to start bouncing back. But Panther performance, Cleary, the Panthers, dare I say, they are back. Going to be a scary opponent. Make sure to like and subscribe. The Broncos beat the Storm 18-14. I went to sleep at halftime because I like sleep. The Storm, they were winning 14-0. The Storm, they definitely missed a few opportunities in the first half, but I thought, you know what, the Storm are probably going to get this done. I was very wrong. The Broncos, they must have took something. They pulled off the comeback. It's not very easy to do a comeback against the Storm. Broncos, that was a very, very good second half from them. The Storm, they just lost their ways. And now the Storm are going down to Townsville to verse the Cowboys. The Storm, they could have got into second and dropped the Dogs to third, but subscribe! The Warriors beat the Knights 38-12. Now the Warriors, they look scary. Back-to-back weeks where they've won 13 plus, scored around 40 points. Now, Knights, they just looked lost without Ponga and Brown. And now Gagai and Trey Mooney might face suspensions. Make sure to like and subscribe if you... The Dolphins beat the Sharks 38-10. In the first 20 minutes, both teams went set for set, and they both looked tired, but Dolphins managed to get a try. Then they started leading the break 16-4. Dolphins, they just started scoring in the second half, especially towards the end, that made the score look ugly. Sharks now gone back-to-back losses, and the Dolphins have a derby next week against the Broncos at Suncorp. That might be quite the game, considering Broncos won over Storm at Amy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new.
The Rabbitohs beat the Tigers 20-16. Now, the Tigers, they lost both Luai and Dewey, and they had a chance to score at the death, but they couldn't. I saw Dewey go off clutching a hamstring, but I don't know what happened to Luai. But both halves are out next game. The Tigers might struggle a bit. Rabbitohs, they were winning 12-0, and the Tigers managed to pull off a comeback. But the Rabbitohs got the last try. So the Rabbitohs, they can rest up now with the bye next week. Go on to face Dogs Friday. Make sure to subscribe and like if you're new.
The Eels beat the Dragons 30-20. Now the Dragons, what was that performance? The Dragons, they had so many opportunities to tie the game, yet their attack just looked flat. And every time they shift the ball, they kept dropping it. Valentine Holmes had about 4 errors. The Dragons, they now go 0-3 to start the season, and the Eels, on a 2-game winning streak, they still got 50 scored on them in the first round, so the for and against is heavily damaged from that. Can they win the premiership? Be sure to subscribe and like if you're new.
Cowboys beat the Titans 30-16. Now the Titans, the amount of errors. Oh, I'm getting attacked by a bug. The Titans, I believe they ended the game with like 12 errors. The Cowboys, they definitely had a few errors as well, but didn't get into the double digits. Now the Titans 0-3 to start the season, and they have to verse the Dragons next week at home. But the Titans, they've got to start winning because they're getting further and further away from the top 8. The Titans, they were only losing by 6, but they conceded a try, and they kept dropping the ball when they had opportunities. Make sure to like and subscribe if you